Hey, and welcome back to Miss Kitty's Wild West Adventures. You may remember a short I did a couple of weeks ago where I said I was going on a much-needed vacation. Well, the plan was to not think about this channel or the Wild West at all. But you know, Miss Kitty just can't do that. I ended up meeting a fellow YouTuber named Matt with Max Action Now, who actually interviewed me all about the trials and tribulations of YouTubing. So I'm linking his video down below. Be sure to check it out, leave a comment, and let him know Miss Kitty sent you over there to watch it. But that wasn't the only Wild West thing I did on my vacation. Of course it wasn't. I also met a fellow traveler, and we got to talking about the Wild West, and he told me the only thing he really knew about the Wild West was what was included in Red Dead Redemption 2. So I got to thinking about that. I've played that game once or twice, and I thought it was quite enjoyable. Now, my fellow YouTuber, Santee with the Arizona Ghost Riders, has done a video all about comparing the weapons in Red Dead Redemption to real-life weapons, but I thought it would be fun to look into the people and the characters. So here are 5 characters from Red Dead Redemption 2 that are based on real Wild West figures. And Jeff, I met you at the Heroes Bar on the Carnival Panorama, you and your lovely wife, Tori. This video goes out to you. Hope you're watching.
Number 1.
Have you come for me? Or was this all nasty surprise? Or maybe it's both. Maybe it is a nasty surprise, even though you knew I was going to be here. Which is it?
In RDR2, we meet a dapper fellow named Edmund Lowry Jr., and we track him down by following the clues he leaves in the heads of his victims. Lowry's character is based on a man named Stephen D. Richards, otherwise known as the Nebraska Fiend, who confessed to committing a total of 9 murders in Nebraska and Iowa in the 1870s, including a young mother and her 3 children. Often regarded as being handsome and charismatic, Richards is referred to by modern-day forensic psychologists as the Old West equivalent to Ted Bundy. He was the first documented serial killer in Nebraska and the first person to be executed by the state, having swung from the gallows in 1879 at the young age of 23.
Number 2.
Another character you'll meet along the way is Black Belle, who you're trying to interview about her rough and ready times with a famous gunslinger.
You there?
Oh, hello?
You a bounty hunter?
Well, not right now, I ain't. You Black Belle? I'd like to talk to you about your Wild West days.
I don't care much for reminiscing.
It's not a giant leap to realize that this character is based on the notorious Belle Starr. Her nickname was the Bandit Queen, and though often regarded as a violent outlaw, the most severe offense attributed to Starr was horse thieving. Perhaps her violent reputation is due to her violent death by shotgun, a murder that is still unsolved and will most likely remain that way.
Woo! Is that the last of them?
Yeah, you got them scalp hunters off your back.
For now.
For now. So, you gonna tell me about your Wild West days? Running with Jim Boy Calloway?
Little boy Calloway? The only running he did was away from a fight. And that's about the end of it.
Well, the man's apparently a famous gunslinger.
Yeah, so they say. But, don't get what's famous confused with what's true. The ones of us that lived that life, we was too busy being scared for our scalp to talk to no newspaper writers or dime novel men.
Number 3.
Now, if the performing arts is more your thing, you may also recognize the character of Mrs. Chester Damson, who you encounter in a stagecoach robbery. This character is based on Florence Foster Jenkins, an American socialite and amateur soprano who became known and mocked for her flamboyant performance costumes and notably poor singing ability. Players get a little taste of this in the game itself.
Stop singing.
The New York audience, they were rather cruel.
New Yorkers are prigs and fools who believe Westerners don't know anything about culture.
Couldn't agree more.
Could you? It's such a small show. Would you sing something for me? I'm looking for a mezzo-soprano.
I don't know.
Miss Damson, you owe it to West Elizabeth.
Tu trido lascitor, non lasciarmi dir. Ti credo.
Number 4.
Half the population.
And how are you today?
We are women, not monsters. We deserve the right to vote as much as you.
While walking the streets of St. Denis, you encounter the somewhat annoying character of Dorothea Wicklow protesting for women's right to vote. She is most likely based on the prominent suffragette Sophia Duleep Singh. Born in the UK, her godmother was none other than Queen Victoria, and Singh was a pioneer in fighting for the right of women to vote in the UK.
I'm sure I'm annoying you all, and for that I apologize. But I want to vote on this country's future. I am an educated member of the human race, not a subspecies to be taken care of by the patronage of some man or other. It is time to give women the vote. Either that, or let's elect a king and be done with the whole charade. We are free. Now, make us equal under God, like the Constitution says.
Number 5.
And finally, last but certainly not least, is the side quest at Aberdeen Pig Farm.
Don't be shy, partner. No such thing as a stranger here. Well, you look like you need to take a load off.
Well, ain't this a rare treat? Why didn't you tell me we had guests coming? I'd have fixed myself up nice.
Oh, now you know you look perfect, princess.
I ain't no guest, miss. I'm just passing through.
Oh, nonsense. Well, come on in. Rest a while. Now, we got food on the stove and a bottle of the good stuff we've been saving.
Without spoiling the game too much, let's just say that the incestuous Aberdeens are based on the real-life Bloody Benders, who would kill unsuspecting travelers in Kansas and rob them. I've done a whole video on the Bloody Benders, so if you're curious to know more about them, please see the video linked at the end of this one.
Oh, about time. Take whatever cat she has on her and put it behind Mama.
And that concludes our list of Red Dead Redemption characters based on real-life Wild West figures. Did I mention your favorite? Leave a comment down below. Who did I forget off the list? Let me know down in the comments below. And remember, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications. And in the meantime, I'll catch you on down the trail.